Hello, friends. How are we on this wonderful, not Tuesday? I keep thinking it's a day behind because I took off on Monday for the reunion, and then I thought Tuesday was Monday because I thought Monday was Sunday. You see where this is going, and right? Hi, Glow. Thank you for the first and for the sub of 4 months. I appreciate you, friend. Bestie, I'm so glad you like me. Girl, bruh, bestie, friendo, broski. I love your haircut. It looks so good. Short hair gang. If you haven't seen Glow's haircut, go check out their Twitter or in the Aaron Gray Hacker at Den Discord server. Then you'll see Glow's amazing haircut. But it looks so good on you, bestie. It looks so good. And like
Because when I retire, I want a television the size of a billboard.
flying a plane and being how wait, are you flying a plane right now? Sir. Excuse me. But thank you for the 11 months, Adrian. I appreciate you too, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your support. I was gonna say something I forget. What was it saying? I forgot. It's fine. It's on autopilot. Adrian, I don't like that. I hope it's just Flight Simulator. Glow, also same. Don't crash. Yeah, please don't crash. I don't want to have to call out for a new mod. I kind of like you as a person and as a moderator. Glow! You're one of Glow's people. Hello, Glowbush. Friend. How are you? Welcome to chat. Thank you for the follow the other night, by the way. It was after stream, so I couldn't, thank you on stream, but thank you for the follow. I love your little emotes. They're very cute. Lumi. Okay. I was about to say, because having two Glows in the same chat is going to get very confusing very quickly. Think you're talking about something with your family reunion. Oh, yeah. How I thought, the reunion takes place the third Sunday of July, but because I took off on Monday, it feels like every day. Today feels like Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday. And I know it's not Tuesday, but it is Tuesday. Yeah, so that's the tea. That's the tea, friends. I mean, you can call me Glow if you want, but I'm not responsible for the confusion. That is very correct. Yeah, it's just Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Playing a mod for it that makes it Airline Tycoon game. Ooh! Very cool, Adrian. I think I got called Glue in someone else's stream so I could be Glue. No, Glow. I'm not calling you Glue. Can that be small glow cloud lore? Can that be lore for your channel? Get called Glow Brush a lot. My headphones made a weird beeping noise. That was weird. I'm just gonna quickly test audio. Why aren't my captions working? Hello? Confusion. It's fine. Now they work? Probably not. It's fine. Just gonna quickly test audio to make sure that things are working. Give me Twitch. To make sure I can actually hear things. Yes, I can. Alright, we're good. I crossed a big hurdle today packing wise. I packed all of my clothes that I am taking. Yay! That's exciting. That is very exciting. Anyone else is welcome to shout out some good news in chat. Glow or glue. Glue? Glowing glue? Glue glows. Got a haircut. That is very pog. Small glue cloud and glow brush. All hail the crafts replies. Oh my god, I'm so here for it. Hey, Gray, almost off to bed, but just want to say hi. Caitlin! Hello, Nines fam. Love you. Love your stuff. I appreciate you. I hope you get a good sleep. Stay cool where you are, because I know it is hot as heck there. Hi, Ben. Shit the meta about the meta about metagame. Yeah, I never played Stanley Parable. I watched Markiplier play it. years ago. So, like, I know, like, a little bit of what to expect, but, like, I never actually, like, saw, like, I don't think I've ever seen all the endings. And, of course, as we're playing the Ultra Deluxe version. So, it should be interesting. Let me just make sure I read everything in chat. But if anyone else has any good news they want to shout out, go for it. Always welcome. Or if you want to rant about something, that's also fine. If I change my user to small glue cloud, that'll be my alt. Yes, absolutely. Had an issue with my aeroplane earlier today. It depressurized mid-flight, so had to do an emergency descent and landing and get fixed before I could take the passengers to destination. That was interesting. Oh, that sounds like fun. I mean, I don't think I could ever play the game. I don't think I could ever play Flight Sim just because I have a weird aversion for maps. But that's about it. Oh, and I finished Amori today and got the good ending. Yay! Could you tell me what Amori is about? Because I don't know. Amori, the character, also took out my Wi-Fi. Connor's in your PC and Amori's in mine. Connor and Amori ruining our Wi-Fi and ruining our streams just how they like it. The deluxe version, it's good. It could just as well be the second game in the series. Ah, okay. Alright, well, with that being said, we're gonna jump right into it. I have not started up the game. I literally just downloaded it like a half hour ago because I did not realize it was not downloaded on my computer. It's a psychological horror game. Gotcha. Developed by Crows Cubed. I'm gonna mess with audio, of course, like always. Please choose a screen and subtitle language. We do want subtitles. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. I have not. Please just a slider into the computer is barely visible. I'll put like here. Wee. But it's be good, I super recommend. Perhaps. What is that? That is not what the game trailers looks like. Oh, for Amori? Please enter the current time. Oh, fuck. 7. Oh. Gonna wait till it turns to 8 and then hit confirm. Which might be a hot minute. Might. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute. Confirm. Ooh, first time playing this wonderful game. Well, like, I have watched Markiplier play it, like, years ago. So, like, I know a little bit, but, like, I've never actually played it for myself. So this will be interesting. From the menu. Oh, look! You're playing the Stanley Parable Deluxe. Look, it's Inception. That's very cool. Let me fix that. Also, fair warning, my uterus is being a little shit right now. I'm not due for my period. But it's like, oh, you're ovulating? You're gonna have cramps. And I'm like, why? So here we are. Let's look at settings. I'm not playing on a controller. Subtitles. Subtitles be displayed. Opacity background. Show reticle. Yeah, show reticle. Yeah, it's fine. Transition labels. Color labels. Content warnings. Me too. Oh my god, are we synced up? Perhaps. Maybe we're the same person. We don't know that. After I cross the border and change to the next ATC Central, I'll go and make some food. Some sandwiches. Anyone else need something? Ooh, can I have some chocolate, please? So does that mean short stream? Oh, it doesn't mean short stream necessarily. It means if my body is like, yeah, you're gonna start hurting really bad, then I'll stop streaming. But right now, it's like on and off, like out of very like 0 out of 10, like a 1, 2. It's more just uncomfortable because I know it's not actually cramps. Like, it's like ghost cramps. Like, they feel like cramps, but they're not cramps. I don't have chocolate, sorry. I have hot chocolate, though. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take it. Low dexterity mode. Auto walk. Alright, you saying borderless, blah blah blah, quality profile, sure. This all seems fine. Alright. If anyone else needs anything, let Adrian know. Alright, let's begin. The end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I feel like that's what I did in
Orders
undergrad.
came to him through a
No, in
monitor
grad
on his
school.
desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Until plot.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
An order of
No one had showed
burgers?
up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
It's the
Never
rapture.
in all his years at the company.
Hi, Allie.
had
Welcome
this
in, friend.
happened. This complete
Hope you're doing well.
isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ooh. What does this mug say? I hate Mondays? Can I pick it up? Can I pick shit up? No? That's unfortunate. I think when I first saw this gameplay... Oh, thank you for the alert glow. There is a red button here. Does that mean I have a message on my phone? Thank you also, Adrian, for the lurk. What's this? Oh, we like glide to a stop. Wait, is there something under here? G814F1. Oh, okay. But yeah, I have a phone in my office. If I saw like a big red button just like on, I would be like, bruh, what are we doing? Also, this is such weird lighting. What the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh my god, are these
Stanley
more
decided
mugs?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Number one dad. Are they, do they all say number one dad? I can't read what that one says. Oh, I can't jump? Oh, that's sad. It's really sad. What does this say?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, did I just turn that off? Oopsies. Sorry. Oh, wait. I really can't jump? I really can't jump. That's unfortunate. This doesn't even have a fucking computer. What the fuck? Bruh. First saw this gameplay on Stream Train, and they actually monitored the game, so I was actually speaking to them directly. Ooh. That's cool.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Click
a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
yes.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Bet. Fucking bet.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort from
Oh, shut up.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
You bet I'm gonna get achievements. I'm an achievement goblin when I can be. How's it going? We're doing good. How are you doing?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way.
How about I
no
just
matter
dance
what
in
the
front of
cost.
the door?
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Yeah, can I find 417? This is one way to get to know a map. We're really doing this.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
We can't run. 437? Where the fuck is that? Here it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, 415. Where the fuck are you, 415? Here we are.
Now, back to door number 437.
Really bummed I can't jump. That's sad. Oh, did I say 427?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is news to me from what I have watched. There's so much to do with this game and I love it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
437. Yeah, I just can't read.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
God, I love this guy. I love this narrator.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
I got 2 achievements.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Click on the door 435 times and get your first
Stanley.
achievement.
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Can I nap
Just
now?
think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
It's totally not because I read the achievements before I started stream. There's so much to do in this game. There's only 11 achievements, which makes me sad. I wish they gave you achievements for doing the endings. Also, apparently it's blinding outside. But only 100% achievement 4 games. Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Skyrim, and Avatar. Avatar? There's a game for Avatar? So today was the day. Yeah, you did things. You did the things. Interesting. If only I could zoom.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So here's what we're gonna do. For the first round, we're gonna listen to the narrator. We're gonna do what the narrator wants. Then on
This
the
was not the correct
second,
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
remember I said I was gonna listen to the narrator and then didn't because I wasn't paying attention? Happy Wednesday, everybody. My brain's not in my head. It's fine. Yeah, I've only 100%ed Subnautica 1 and Alien Isolation. I don't think I have 100% any other games on Steam, at least. Air Avatar. Oh, wait, there's a fucking game for Air Avatar? What? Since when? I'm confused. I've gotten all the achievements, I didn't 100% it, and I didn't do all the quests in the game. That's fair. I mean, like, there's difference than, like, 100% in the in-game, and then, like, doing all the Steam achievements. So, like, yeah. Unlurk, Slides Cup. Thank you for the hot chocolate. Chucky. And you made sandwiches, right? For yourself, I mean. These offices are bleak and grim.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
This is a very
Stanley
nice room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I slurp it. Why aren't we using these lights? I mean, granted, it does add a little moodiness to the game.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes! Listen, it's a nice room. Look, it's got a little divot that you step down into. Like, that's pretty cool.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Fine, I'll fucking
But at last,
leave.
he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, so another time we'll go down that way, but here we're gonna.
And so he
divert
detoured
back.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I did 100% the main game for Fallout 3. Ooh, nice. They're on the table, so just grab some for the ones you want. Ooh, nice. What type of sandwiches, though? What type of sandwiches? That's important.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
interesting.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting schedule. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Who's the whiteboard manager? This box is too small. Office party on Friday at 6 p.m. Oh, this is 4 p.m., not 6 p.m. I just can't read. This is very cool. Ideas and development. Rip Franz? What the fuck is Franz? Oh, it was the projector. I thought it was someone else within me in here. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper guy synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets of the topic of erased. Now complete today's unfinished agenda items right next day's agenda. Reflect. Interesting. I got ham, PB&G, and smoked salmon. Oh, fuck yeah. Pass me the smoked salmon sandwich. See, our mods take good care of us. Where? Oh, the projector's on the ceiling. Oh, career of the day. Football. What are your dreams for your future? Football. Spring break. Talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. That's good. The word. The word. The word. Oh. Let me pull out my shit here so we can do the queer word of the day. If you're new here and don't know what queer word of the day is, welcome. I have a wonderful little book called The Queen's English that we pull a random word from and educate ourselves. Because this world is vast and we should know a lot. Or try to know a lot. So I flip to a random page in my little book here and do a big old thwap on the page. Alright. So today's word. Excuse me, squeaky car outside? Interesting. Today's word is pulled. Adjective for sophisticated and proper. In a sentence. Here I stand, looking perched and pulled, with the third bottle of Moet in my hand. Pretty sure I did not pronounce that correctly. I am Grace herself. Never forget it. Want more info? Think Cosmopolitan. Usage note. This term originated in ballroom culture. So Ben, thank you for the wonderful word of the day, my friend. Hopefully y'all learned something new. I'm gonna just put a little sticky weepo right there. Then I'll put this sticky here, so I know that's where we start off next. Thank you for the redeem. We're gonna get back into the game. Alright, to do, synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade? Monetize free to play. What even do we do at this company besides push buttons? Broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fancy shit. Executive bathroom. This is the first word that I did not know before you read it. Interesting.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the
Executive
keypad
boss.
behind the
Expensive
boss's desk
boss.
guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's over here. Darkness. That's good. Ooh, is this Danganronpa vibes? We going into the basement? Going into the trial grounds?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Oh, we could go back up if we really wanted to. Oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna complete it the way they want us to first.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
See what other buttons are there. Don't think anything.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ours is what, 427? So ours is right here. Ah. 100% Stanley Parable took years because of the achievement. You have to not play the game for years and then play it again to get it. Ah, interesting.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to
easily
believe
jump right
it
there.
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
there's another
life
door
in
over there.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, but how do we do that, though? Waiting input. Is that achievement called the go outside achievement or the touch grass achievement? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know if they changed the achievements between the different... Eggy! Ryan, hello, welcome. Here's an Eggy for y'all to consider. Bloop. Look at him. Look at Eggy. When Eggy reached a set of 2 open doors, he took the one on the right because I wasn't paying attention. Thank you for the Eggy redeem. Alright. Okay, so 5 is there. I want to know where these numbers are first, and I think these are going to be important. 3 is there. 1, 2. That's gotta be 4 over there, right? That's gotta be 4. Pretty sure it is. You go outside achievement, not play a game for 5 years. Yeah, for this one, it's like you can't play the game for 10 years, and then you go back and get the achievement. I'm trying to read what they say.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah, what Gray's saying. Hello, Eggy.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Oh, shit.
He had won. He had
the little dot was my reticle.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
That's insane. It could only work in a game like this, yeah.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
look, grass.
It will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That would be the longest speed run in the world, the first person to get 100%. Yeah. Alright, we got the achievement. Beat the game. Now, you could cheat it. You could probably tell your system, like your computer system, that's forward 10 years. Alright, so we start back here. Now we're going to deviate from the plan.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Thanks for
Stanley
stopping by,
decided
everyone.
to go
Yep,
to the
that's
meeting
it.
room.
That's the end of
Perhaps he had
stream.
simply missed a memo.
Alright, so how are we going to deviate from the plan this time? We're not going to listen to the narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I want the adventure
Wow.
line.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Bet. You know that. Things? Keycard. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Stanley chose violence.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
We could probably jump off. We could probably do that. Oh, I got an achievement. You can't jump. Anything that will allow Stanley to state bloodlust. Yes. But I don't want to. JTK, friend! Hello! How are you? Okay, but I don't want to go through the open door. Isn't that a song? That's a song from something. Why is it pitch black?
That's her, Stanley.
Oh, God.
You need to be the one to
I'm
do
fine, thank you.
this,
How are you?
to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? We're doing good. We have an Eggy on our shoulder. 427.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Hello, Eggy.
Okay,
Loves the
there we
achievement.
go.
Yeah, it's good. They're
All right,
good.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Oh,
They
you're
wanna commit their
awful.
life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the
Jesus, that scared me. Good morning, employee. Press J on your keyboard. Do I have to? I don't want to press J on my keyboard. I don't want to. Eggy, do you want to? You know, you make some very valuable points, Eggy. Eggy doesn't want to either. So can we just, like, stand here? Awkwardly? And not press J on the keyboard? I don't want to. Yeah, we're doing good, JCK. You little Eggy. I'm still, like, sobbing over your art. I'll have to check out your Instagram and Twitter post later, because I saw you tagged me. But I'll check that out later. Oh, you're... Bro. Not gonna, like, make a snide comment of, like, how I'm not pressing J on my keyboard? Is that how this is? I'm also having a very hard time getting comfortable. Is that Undyne your emote? I don't know if it's Undyne or not. Thank you for the hug. Alright, I don't put Eggy on the shoulder usually. Fine, I'll press
Stanley
J.
is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of
Press
him.
X to doubt
And
the
every
order.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
No. No, it's my troll Sona. It's a good Sona, I like it.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh, okay,
Now he's
shut up.
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
But lunch is
Now
good.
He's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Why can't I go into the bedroom?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was
wonderful.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press Q to watch TV. Would you kindly press Q to watch TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press C to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two
Nothing
open
changed.
doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought
Into the
that his
unknown.
decisions would mean something
Yo, that's
was
a
almost
song.
too
Yep.
wonderful to behold.
Please press G to prepare dinner. Thinking about getting a lechona, something bony to fit my username. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. The boys.
As he wandered through this
God.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Yellow line
And down another was a
TM.
game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Please press B to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again.
Ooh, thank you
and
for the
then
stretch
again,
redeem.
and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
Big
Surely
stretch.
there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press G to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Please press H to go to sleep. Press H for help.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I mean, aren't we all
But he
technically
won't listen
dying?
to me.
Technically?
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Please press X to be at work in the morning. Please press X to doubt.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him
I just
look
want
at
the
himself?
adventure line. Be to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I tried
die.
again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh. I guess we dead now. Is that the end of the game? Oh, that's not the end of the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Let's see, what else can we fuck up here?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
So
it
when you
perfectly well.
deviate off this
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
you can
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
art.
But eager to get
So you
back
can
to
go
business,
down the
Stanley
left-hand
took
door,
the
but then
first open
choose to
door
go
on
down
his
a
left.
different path. So there's a couple different paths we can go
And so
here.
he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, just kidding. Haha.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
You sure, buddy? You sure? You sure about this?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Uh-huh.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, I'm holding.
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, is this the adventure line? I want the adventure line. Hello, car. Why are you like this? Confused.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh my
Quick, Stanley,
God.
close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Fired.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Sounds good,
and
man.
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
From the top?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, elevator music plays. Yeah, exactly.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
I don't understand this game.
No, I restarted.
Yeah.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Nope.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yes. You and the game developers. Yeah, so the game, like, I don't know the exact definition of parable, but, it's a game where, like, it changes as you play. So, like, there's multiple different ways you could play the game. So, like, there's a way where you follow the narrator's instructions, or you deviate from the instructions. And there's many different endings that you can get. It's like a short, quirky little game. The Stanley Parable is the most game of all time. Yeah. Alright. Chat, which door do we want? Can I take this one? No? I'm feeling this one. Feeling this one. This guy. JCK is confused.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely
it's a
that we'll
labyrinth.
ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. I love the adventure line plot. Love it. It's the
All of his
one ending I
co-workers were
remember.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Uh-oh, there's
Okay,
no
yep,
doors.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just
Let's restart.
came from.
Boop.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, JCK, I love you. Ooh, hello. Username access.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
This was
The
not supposed to be here.
Here it comes.
Oh,
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Grungy, my favorite.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Congratulations! That's
really
a Red
paid off,
White
so
voice in
good
there.
job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
Should have gotten
We
an
both
actual
know we
achievement for
didn't put
that.
in
That would
the
have been
actual
funny.
work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yes, the adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
God, I love the adventure
Just
line.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Line TM. Like this, the voice sounds great. I know, right? Oh, okay. Adventure line. We love the adventure line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of
I
no
can't get on the
destination
wall, sir.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is
follow the line.
inevitably conjured into
Oh,
being
my.
via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Hang on.
Wee.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I
Oh,
think what we
8?
need right now is a bit of music to lighten
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so here for this. This is such a bop. Literally such a bop. What the heck is this
mood.
line?
Got the music?
No.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Adventure line, my beloved. Oh my god, we love adventure line. Oh my god. When dungeon masters in Dungeons and Dragons are like trying to like covertly tell their party that like you're gonna want to remember this shit later, but don't actually want to say that. Fern break, yeah.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line. You do know we're looking for the
Line
Stanley Parable,
TM.
right?
You need
The
to say the
story?
TM. You need to say
Is
the train
any of this
mark.
ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to
Line
us?
TM.
After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this
Oh,
anymore.
that
To
one
hell with
is
it.
fuzzy.
Restart.
Am I following the line?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Whoa.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure.
Now, yes,
Is this the back
this
rooms?
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
So is there new content?
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh,
Stanley,
LOL.
I'd also like to veto the line from
TM.
having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or
TM.
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it.
TM.
You should be fine.
Love story, let's go. Oh my god, yes. So for those who are familiar with Ultra Deluxe, yes, lots of new content. Okay. Because I want the new content. This is a wonderful adventure line. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Goodbye, adventure line. Probably see you in a few turns or something. Doors!
A choice. We get to make a decision.
decision.
From here, the story is in our
Don't give me a
control. How
choice.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
I think the Adventure Line plot is my
with the
favorite plot of the base game.
reverse door's origin. So
No
starting
cap.
from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Broom closet lore.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Oh, I love
Confusion
this.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Wait, I want to screenshot
That's
this.
really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart
confusing
again.
ending,
Then what?
Restart.
Am I just supposed to
And
forget?
stories was prevented.
Well, what
and
if
we
I
go
don't
anywhere
want
do
to
anything.
forget?
Game starts on its
My
own.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this
Find
thing.
the line again. Begin finding the
Wall.
line. Find again to where the office is
Well,
going to
who
deteriorate. To
consulted
make a
me?
story here.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart
Can
the
you
game.
actually
I won't
complete
do it.
this?
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Can you actually complete this
And the
ending?
timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way
Can I at least sit
that
on
this
the
is a
floor
kind
and
of
wait?
story, wouldn't you
I've done a
agree?
lot of walking, my
I'm not
guy.
quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. Okay, wait, I took a screenshot of that. Can you actually get the confusion ending, like the true confusion ending? Is that possible? Narrator forgets previous restarts. Stanley attempts to play the story but is prevented. Prevented how? Pog. Oh, broom closet. Yeah, we have to do the broom closet. I forgot about the broom closet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I
memo.
like booping the computers.
No matter how hard Stanley went around touching every little thing
Oh,
in the office,
yes.
but it didn't make a single difference.
Broom room.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Gotta turn off all these computers. Gotta save energy. Input received. Who farted? Wait, what? Is this lore? Hold on a second. Wait. Let's go back. Is there another computer on? How do I do that? How did he do that? How did he? Input received. Do I need to do anything else? Ah, 420. Yeah, I'm a child. It's alright. I'm also sweating.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How do we get broom room? I'm going to broom room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Bruh, broom closet!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nah. I'm gonna stay in the broom closet for a little bit. I love how the clicking sounds
here.
are just...
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason
Broom
to
closet
still be there.
hype! Broom closet
It was
hype!
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting
Be
in the
back
broom
in the closet,
He
besties!
wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was
Hi,
something
I'm
to
actually
interact
straight.
with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing sweet fuck all.
Are
This is
you,
the
are you
tiniest
really still
broom.
in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around
I'm still in the
doing
closet,
nothing?
my guy.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I'm in the closet. That's why.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
There's
If
a
I'd said
broom!
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never
Why is
would
it
have
called
thought
that?
to
The
mention
broom
it.
closet? I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like a janitor closet. I mean, it is a janitor's closet, but broom closet
Maybe
sounds
to
better,
you this
I
is
guess.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope
XD.
your friends find this concerning.
This is my favorite ending, everybody. No, Adventureline is my
Stanley
favorite.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only
Bet.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Bet.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and
Oh,
hookers.
dude, the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. You forgot the XD, Ryan. You forgot the XD. You're not a true
I've
gamer.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed
Thank
on the
you.
keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I meant the LGBT term,
Please
but I love your
remove their
explanation of
corpse
broom
from the
closets.
area
Oh.
And instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand
I'm not sure
basic
how it started.
first-person video
That's a
game
good word
mechanics
of the day
and
at some
filling them in
point.
on the history of narrative
have the book right
tropes
here,
in
but-
video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What if I don't want to? God, it's hot in here. Not in the broom closet. No, no. My office. Oh, is he really not gonna do anything else? Is that it for broom closet? So sad Gray died from central nervous system shutdown. So sad, I know, right? I'm just her doppelganger. Her twin. Okay, I need to go turn on AC. I'll be back in a moment. I'm not gonna bother switching screens because it's gonna be like 30 seconds. You can always come back. Oh, yes, I could always go back to the broom closet. That is right. Yes.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do... You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
How
Perhaps
rude.
there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer
It's
out
Gray's
the details.
doppelganger.
I'm not
Gray.
particularly
Oh my god,
picky.
yes.
I'll just be
Is this
waiting
lore?
for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Whenever hid gay peoples, it was always the choir room, never a closet. That's fair. When we hid gay people, it was in the band room. Hi, Eggy. Eggy likes the broom closet. My child. Squish. Come on, narrator guy. I want something more at the broom closet. Is this it? I like the broom closet. Come on. Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We haven't been downstairs yet to the menacing. I can't read that. It's too tiny.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that
I
I
like
do?
the Starfield though. That was cool.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
I'm
responsibility?
trying not to talk so much when the narrator is
Stanley is
talking.
as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Try to sleep again.
That this was
Good
a
night.
dream.
Night, JCK.
So
Thank
he
you for
closed
stopping
his
by,
eyes
friend.
gently,
I appreciate you.
And he invited himself...
If you're not following JCK, you should. She plays some Beat Saber.
to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
That actually sounds really
The
good right
press
now.
of the mattress on his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought.
Of course,
to himself.
friend. Have a good night.
through
Hope you
with
sleep
this
well,
dream.
friend.
I wish it to be over.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
This is making me sleepy.
I am okay.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Oh, it's
Who
turning
am
red.
I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Did he pass out?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she
That
thought to
hasn't
herself
aged
how
well.
lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Rip Stanley.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel
Yeah,
better.
this ending did not age well.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Not even gonna call for an ambulance? Okay. I see how it is. Oh, is there one for just me standing in my office? So how do I unlock, like, the new content? How do I get that? How does one do that? Because I would like to acquire the new content. If you do not mind. Might take into account you said you haven't played the game before. Yeah. You have to play enough. If you select you haven't played, it takes longer. So it might take you through the old stuff before the new. Gotcha. Okay. But it's obvious when you find it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure, like, how much of the old content I have to get through, because I'm not sure, like, what's left of the old content. Can't tell if it didn't age well, if the ending's just satirical. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be satire. Alright.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
That's new. Ooh, okay. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Last
the door
storyline was
on
part
his
of the
left.
original source mod in circa 2011. Ah, interesting. So someone
Yet
modded
there
that.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
I think there's only
boss's
one
office,
input thing per
hoping he
restart.
might
Yeah,
find
that's
an
what I'm
answer
thinking.
there.
After seeing it twice.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
gonna go
upstairs
up.
to his boss's office.
The beige pages. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. Hello. I was not expecting this to open. The game was originally a source mod they made into a full title in 2013. Oh! Alright, I vibe. I vibe. Now, how long have we been in this elevator for? I don't think I've ever seen anyone go in the elevator before. Well, now you have. It's me. Didn't even know there was an elevator. I didn't even know I could open those doors. I was just clicking things. How long is this elevator gonna be? Glowing sheet of paper? Yeah, how long am I in this elevator for? Hit up. What? How's that possible? Let's go down. Does this elevator actually go anywhere? Or is it fake? Alright, let's just sit and vibe. Alright. This is fine. Aggie will sit and vibe. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Yes, yeah, I got no clue. That is fine. That is completely fine. If anyone else has a clue and would like to inform me without giving spoilers, I'm okay with that. have a feeling this elevator doesn't actually do anything, but I'm surprised the narrator isn't saying anything about it. So, just minor confusion. Someone is singing along to the music in the backing track. I wonder if that's the narrator. I don't know. So how are y'all doing? Welcome to the elevator stream. Eventually the motor's gotta run out on this thing, right? So that works, right? I don't want to touch the buttons. Oh my god, the narrator is singing along with it in the background. Is he like caught off guard by how catchy the music is or some shit? I don't understand. Is there actually like anything? Can someone confirm or deny? Not me checking social media while... Yeah, narrator boy is singing along. Have you hit the button? I did hit the button. Do I need to hit it again? Yeah, it just brings me out at the same spot that I was before. So how does that work? Do I need to hit like a certain key combination or something? Like down, up or some shit? Graphs. Indoors monthly. Hey, no. Don't close. Oh god, did I break it? Y'all, I think I broke it. Hello? I'm trapped in this elevator. Hello, narrator, help me. Y'all, I fucking broke the elevator. How is this not an ending? Soft locked. Oh. I've never done that in a game before. I've never soft locked myself in a game. Never done that before. Never ever. Never ever done that. Or if I did do it to myself, I did not know. I was not aware. So I guess I have to manually restart the game, right? Is that how that works? Begin the game again. Or do I quit to menu? I begin the game again, it's fine.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
let's
to
see.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, let's see. Oh. Interesting, that door closes behind you. That didn't do that before. The mighty elevator is soft locking. Oh, and the computer screen isn't here. The one asking you for input. Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
Masturbating.
Please take your time.
Oh, if you insist. If you insist. If you so very much insist, I will take my goddamn time. The noise of the light bulb sounds like fucking FNAF. Alright, we're gonna go to the office and then start the mind control facility because we haven't done that yet. Woo! Oh fuck, I closed the door for myself. Nice. Ah, here it is. There's the elevator. Business strategy. What the fuck, man? We're just gonna go in here, jam for a minute, and then leave. See if it triggers anything.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Narrator!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
This shit ain't relaxing for me, though.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Calmly? Yeah, nah. Nah, fam. Not calmly. So we're gonna do the thing where we hit turn on the facility. Or actually, we're gonna try to hit the buttons
Stanley
first.
walked straight ahead
Ooh,
through
no,
the
wait.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Content warning, death?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Aha! Is this Portal?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world
How did we
is.
survive this fall,
Perhaps
though?
his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Aha!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was
Ooh.
led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone
So
in
you're
his
probably
body,
wondering how I
killing
got
him
here.
instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Interesting.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office layout. The blueprint shows the office in the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors is the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iterations. Hey Diane, how are you? Welcome in, friend. We are currently playing Stanley Ultra Deluxe version. This narrator sounds like fun at parties. Mary. You forgot to remind me of the thing, which is okay, because I can do the thing right now. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Meet my children. Meet the family, everybody. Meet the family. I'm sorry for gore. It's okay. I'm not mad. I had things to do. Look at the family. Look at them. Look. I got these two this past weekend at Hot Topic in a different part of Virginia. And then this one is the main Alma. But these two are reversible. But we have a collection of Almas. We have little babies. Yay, we have the trio. The trio of Almas. Yes, I'm going to put middle and small child on the floor. I'm going to hold big Alma. The Alma family, yes. I should put them on my stream shelf behind me. Once I have like an actual bookshelf to put all my books. But Alma. Yes, we love Alma. Mary's the one who named Alma. It's Alma family, am I right? Oh my god, that's clever. That's so clever. Props to Diane for coming up with that. Love Alma. Mary named Alma, actually. Mary named Alma. My Squishmallow. One of my favorite Squishmallows, actually. Alright, so Alma's gonna sit, like, right here. You're gonna be a good girl, right? Right. Because you always are. Yes. Alright, let's continue. The two doors. The set of the two open doors is the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Ooh. There's another thing over here. Thank you. I feel good when I can pull out a nice pun out of the fly. Yeah, it's good. It was good. The pacing in this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved to an altar to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. That's fair. These are assets. The office computers. So this is like a little showcase. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. In the office, the doors. Yeah, it's like a little showcase. Let's see what's over here. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Ooh! The copier. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the video we made for the announcement and the game delay. Oh yeah, so we haven't gotten there yet. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build that was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, that's so cool, though. It reminds me of Red vs. Blue. Did you beat it and I missed it? Not necessarily, because there's multiple endings, and we also didn't do... Like, this is still old content, so this is, like, some base game. This isn't the deluxe stuff yet, because we haven't gotten there yet. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we've never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Oh. Yeah, so right now we're in like a creator showcase, so like the devs are like showing like assets of the game, early version of the lounge. So it's like a museum. This is kind of cool. Ryan, didn't you want to do something? You're working on something like this for your maps, right? Did you get inspiration from this? Is that where you got the inspo from? Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, and then second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. And then this is the one currently used in game. Interesting. Game design mock-up. This is a level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout of this mock-up is still in the game. Ooh. Countdown, early version of the countdown room. Ooh. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed 2 endings together instead. God, you want to play a puzzle game that'll F you up? Play 12 minutes. Damn, that game is crazy. Ooh, I think I have that on my wish list. I think that's on my wish list. The freedom ending is existed in beta. One of the early countdown desks. Very cool. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, that's the exit. Okay, so we're not done yet. We want to look around some more. Very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Ooh. There's stuff over there. Oh wait, but there's still stuff up here though. Sorry, I want to look at everything, y'all. Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Oh my god, it looks like Portal. Zending. Well, the Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Interesting. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. Player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Ooh, interesting. Has mixed reviews, just some questionable content, but I thought it was really good. I can't see an analog clock without thinking of that damn game now, though. LMAO. Game's now paused. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Gotcha. It's over here. Ooh, okay. The apartment timer. Previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. A timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Interesting. Cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but wanted to look more like a place where cargo is actually stored. Yeah, that makes sense. The lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version was decided, we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Yeah, I remember that from Markiplier's playthrough. Okay, we've seen this. Let's go back this way. Maintenance layout. The flow of the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Ooh, okay. Interesting. And the meeting room stuff. Okay. Let's go back this way. Go this way. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like source mod from what Ryan has showed me. In terms of like, I know what some of the assets look like, or like when you're currently in the process of building something in source mod. Clock. That leads back out there. Scenes in the development of the boss's office. There's something over here. The lounge, underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly
stood on the roof.
3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
He was supposed to stand story, the big red button.
Interesting. Alright, I think that's all we need to see. So we're gonna go back and leave. I like pushing buttons. I am like caboose.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Hello, Alma.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else.
Quit. I listened. I listened.
This is the story of a man named... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Here it is.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alright, so we did that. Now we just need to do it one more time. We have to go back to the mind control facility again. New content? Okay, but I want to do the other thing first, though. I want to do the input received, though, first. I want to do that one
When
first.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I actually changed my mind on what I
want
want to do.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room,
Hopefully this won't take
Stanley
too
for the
long.
first, but eager to get back to business,
I'm like
Stanley took the first open
cutting
door on
off
his
the
left.
narrator. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So we're gonna try to jump onto this little path
Look,
here.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yeah.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
New content
What?
just screaming
I
at
don't know
you.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to
But I
help
wanna
you,
get the
to
input
show you
thing.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, it's a battle of red versus blue. And I love my blue team, so I gotta pick blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out?
I love Home
specifically
Depot
for
looking
you?
ass texture
Do you not
palettes.
think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
Dev
Because this
textures,
is
dev
what you wanted to
textures!
see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Skill trees?
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. let me take a
128 by
stab in the
128
dark at
unit
a new
walls, my
design, and
beloved.
You can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
Ooh.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it
This
for a
is so
spin.
good.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park. with
Oh,
this one.
really?
Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. This is 100% how good old Neil. Oh, I'm somewhere at the bottom of the list, aren't I? Ha! That's me. To take you to get to the correct door. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Oh, I'm in last place. Yeah, not. This is probably not actually. Friends for some help. Friends list empty. It's 100% how I feel about asking about playtests on mods.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a
Halo?
lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Halo?
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the
Oh,
baby
God.
pulls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
But I don't want
think
family.
the art world will really take notice.
I think the art
but
world.
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
so
hours?
Why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's
No.
effective? Be sure to keep notes. on your
Eggy's game.
experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Just reverse adopt me. I'll be
Because
your
if it's the
family.
latter, I
Okay.
don't know what to
Bet.
do. I'm completely out of ideas.
The baby
I can't
bird
think
would
of
burn.
a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Yeah, that's
Oh, hey, since
sarcastic.
my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Baby ending.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Firewatch!
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I love this game!
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose.
That is not what the game is about, but okay.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward
Oh my
and see what else
God.
is out there.
How is this? How did they get the rights to this? I'm so confused. Wow. Oh my god, I have not played this game in so long. Isn't saving the baby like the hardest ending of the game? It's like 180 of the game is actually. I know. Oh my god. God, I think this is originally a Minecraft bit. Oh, but why did they change it to Firewatch? I mean, I'm fine with Firewatch.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
Can't be what? Alright, where's my map? I don't need it though. I can probably remember where I'm going.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it
Licensing.
off.
Oh no!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Incorrect.
You really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
We're literally
Okay,
in the
I'm going
woods.
to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big,
Danganronpa.
insurmountable walls.
This is so good.
I think this will be just
So
the
good.
thing.
Oh my god, this is
Wonderful.
Rocket League. I don't even play Rocket League. It was so good. It's so good. As Microsoft wouldn't give them the rights to use Minecraft again. He wanted to include more new games to keep it more up to date and showcase more things. And yes, he got all 10 game files to implement these games. Oh my god, all the game files to implement these games. Oh my god, we love it here. This is Rocket League.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't
I
any
can't run
possibility
or jump,
that you
though.
could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
This is so good. This is so
Okay,
good.
so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports ball?
Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley,
Sports
here's the ball.
ball!
Have fun.
That's a giant ball. That's a big ball. That's some big balls. Ow, that hurt my head. into an active fire. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought.
Watch me get
and I
watch
realize
this get
I'm
me
not
into
a
Rocket League.
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely
I'm going
multiple
fast.
balls
We're going zoom.
makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does
Hit a
feel
flip
amazing,
reset
doesn't
into
it?
the musty.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have
This
to
looks
have more.
familiar.
I'm
Listen,
insatiable.
we're still playing
More
Stanley Parable
balls.
Sluggish. Oh my god, there's more balls! Oh my god, there's more! There's more! Oh my god, this is crazy! This is so fucking good!
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
I am. I very much am enjoying
Is
this.
this a real video game?
Oh, real.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an
Oh,
end.
fuck
This
you
is
too.
my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am
Structure. I'm gonna pause so I can read chat real quick. I would have laughed so hard if he started humming the Halo theme and dropped Stanley into an active firefight. Oh my god. I mean, if Microsoft wouldn't give them the rights for Minecraft, I'm doubtful they would give the rights for Halo. Fun fact about Rocket League, since it's made in a different engine, the cars didn't work and he couldn't be bothered doing anything about it. That's fair. But you got all these files as well, so you could have done it. Big ball. Also, hi Sluggish, hope you're doing well. And no one is concerned as Stanley just continues to give himself a concussion.
I'm
Yeah.
your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play
Can I
my
go into the
game,
end zone?
now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. Hold on. What are you doing?
LMAO!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Is this Portal 2? Is this what we do in Portal 2? Isn't this what we do in Portal 2? I didn't even realize you could fall down there. What? Okay, I think this beats the best ending for so about the price they asked, that's true.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Licensing was an issue based on the interview he did. It was more of a fun to add new games. He even got the files for free, no licensing costs if I remember correctly. Ah, good for him. This is a little terrifying. Just a smidge. Source mod version, source mod version! Oh, that definitely looks like Adobe Premiere or something. Something Adobe. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, Ryan's having the time of his life right now. Oh! Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his
There's
choice.
Nonsense and extras are from Half-Life 2
and if he's learned the
2004.
heavy
Oh my
cost
god.
that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
Oh my.
Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me,
Yes,
Connor.
Evan raiding with a party of 4. Can we get a shout out for Evan be buzzing, please? Hello, friends. Come on in, come on in. All my wonderful people. I have an Alma with me, and I have Alma's children. Hold on, wait. Yes, Alma went through osmosis and had babies. Ta-da! We have the full family here. It's amazing. It could be, yes. Ooh, you were playing some Minecraft. What were you doing in Minecraft, friend? Hope you are doing well. Ah! Sorry, my Almas are being so many kitty squishes. I know, right? Found the 2 smaller ones at Hot Topic when I was on my mini vacation, so I had to get them. And I had hot cash, so they were less expensive than they would have been, so it's okay. My friend from uni opened a little Minecraft server tonight. It was the first day it was open. Oh, cool. What version were you all playing? Tell me all the things. Tell me all the things. Well, hello, Raiders. My name is Aaron Gray, queer variety streamer with an Alma. We are currently playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. We're currently in this weird mini ending here, and then we're gonna hopefully get to some new content for the game, so that should be pretty cool. 1.19, I died a lot, lol. Yeah, I mainly play Minecraft in creative mode with mods, so my game is still like on 1.12. Yeah, but glad you had fun. Thank you for bringing your community here. I appreciate you. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand. Or if you just want to lurk, also understandable. And hello, Raiders, as well. Yeah, so we're gonna get back into it. Let's get back to business. I def recommend 1.18 with mods. Okay. I mean, I would like to upgrade all of my mods, not my Switch mods, like my Minecraft mods, to 1.18, but I don't think all of them are available for that, so I don't want to risk breaking my map that I currently use. But yes, I definitely want to try out the newer versions. Just haven't gotten around to it. Alright, we're gonna resume.
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
I'll be lurking. Have a
Very
good
soon.
stream. Ooh, to you too, friend.
Wait.
I can wait. I'll be back. Thank you for the lurk, Evan. Input. Welcome Stanley to heaven. Not me pressing all of the fucking buttons. Press all of the buttons. I know, right? Is his heaven just pressing buttons? Is that what it is? Well, here we are, pressing buttons. Oh! They don't stay down. That's unfortunate. Literally chanting push buttons in the background. Yeah. Push the buttons. What's push buttons in Latin? I don't know, because it sounds like Gregorian chant a little bit. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Interesting. How the fuck do I get out of this ending? Do I have to, like... quit to menu? I guess quit to menu. I mean, there's not, like, achievements associated with each ending.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I keep hitting enter. Ah, so we could do that again if we wanted to. But we want new content, new content, new content.
Stanley
Press
decided
X
to go
in
to the
chat
meeting
if you
room.
want new
Perhaps he had
content.
simply missed a memo.
Because I want new content. Look at the door. New content.
Oh, new,
New
content?
content.
What does that mean? New content.
Why? Hey Vaughn, how are you, friend? Welcome in. Currently getting into the new content.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Your voice sounds very
The
familiar.
Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
War game.
delighting audiences the world over.
I like this little ride here. This is cool.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I'm chilling playing
so
various
far
different
it's an
games.
elevator.
Ooh.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Ooh, which games are you playing though, Vaughn?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Watch it be the
I've
same
never
office.
Been more ready. Let's
And it's gonna be
do
like,
it.
ah, shit, what the fuck?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh my god, we could jump now. Just carry just trundle in leagues. I'll probably play the new update on No Man's Sky. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Is that it?
That's the entire
Surely
new.
that's not all
the new content, everybody. That's
there has to be
it.
something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes.
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary.
No,
There's
please don't
20
do that.
hours of new content right there.
At
Hell,
least 20
I could count to
hours.
30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content.
How
And
much
if-
new
oh, wait,
content
There's more.
is there?
Very good.
Like how many hours worth?
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new
That's it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Oh, these
This
devs.
is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market
Oh my God.
for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get
This
me
is such
started on the
meta
level of
commentary.
craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality
Do I
assurance
get an
department
achievement?
signed off on
Do I
this?
get the
This
achievement,
I'm
though?
infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is
Parable's
really
all
about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Oh, okay. Picked for me. I've always loved the narrator in this game. Oh yeah, the narrator's so fucking good. This is new. There's the old office. Nothing narrator? I really want Twitter to collapse in on itself. Oh, I like Twitter.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
But there's another pathway. Over here. Okay, fine. Ow. Yeah, I use Twitter for like shit posting, or my version of shit posting, which is like
Okay, you
me
remember
complaining.
how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content
Changed
turned
the
out
audio
to be.
quality
It got
for
me
this.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a
Ooh!
look.
Dark Souls? I swear if they put an Among Us reference. Oh my god. That would be fucking hilarious.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay, I vibe. Look at this. I vibe.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
Yeah, I wasn't
Back
paying
then,
attention.
Video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Don't forget the Stanley Parable. In Europe, Facebook and Instagram might be illegal and stop all services sometime next month if Ireland gets through and suggested punishment for Facebook and Instagram continued violation of EU privacy laws. Ah, interesting. Our first kiss, my first car at the release of Stanley Parable in 2013. The first dollar. Bits of the music. It's impossible to get this achievement. Dan, this game launched in 2013. Fuck, that seems so long ago. That was 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Releasing today. Yeah, I'm doubtful that's what the New York Times had on it. Oh, can't sit on the bench? That's unfortunate. Can't play piano? That's also unfortunate.
And over here
Is this-
is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
Is this the only
Stanley
review you
Parable
have here,
strives
besides
and then
these?
succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
And
It
Meta
was
don't want to do
literally
anything to start
every
following the
game
laws. They
ever
want you to make it
created.
easier for
It
them
was
to follow you.
Skyrim,
Doesn't
it was
agree. That's
Persona
fair.
3, it was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
could go down there. Ooh, dev maps. Oh, look, they have Stanley Parable tie and shit.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising,
This is the most
and
ego-stroking
choices
ending they
I've
could make.
ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of
source.
10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
Carpet texture, repeatable
It just
carpet
needed
textures.
to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game
I like
memories.
work. I just hate my boss. How am I supposed to get into this new room? I can't jump.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, underneath.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Steam?
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection
Steam
of reviews
reviews?
from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh
I can't even
man.
imagine what's being
Oh
collected down
no.
here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his
Steam
humor and
reviews
dialogue
graveyard?
proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Funny. This
Trying
is
to
so
be
good.
funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have
God,
the
this
room
is
to stick
so
them.
good.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Steam reviews. Oh
Like a
man.
failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh, are we gonna make the skip button?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes,
Oh
but
my
it was
God,
plenty
this
of
is
time for
funny.
me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and
Cookie
whether
9.
they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place.
Yeah, they can.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Oh my God.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Bro.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Oh, really?
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that
There
led
was a
into the
door
room?
there.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
There was.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
You're
I
talking
don't
about doors?
think one can enter a room without a door of some... Stanley! Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting
It's
longer.
'cause you keep
My God, there's
rambling.
no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those.
I love the
walls
idea
a
for the view of the
1,000
mirror. It's just having
times,
too much
and
fun with
there's
these lines.
No
Yeah.
door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why? Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Oh.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words
This
were
is
moving.
very
It was
interesting.
the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you. Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have
Oh.
you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
No,
Let me
it's
describe
not
it
healthy.
for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the
Where's
turning
this
wheel
light
of
emanating
missed
from?
opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the
The
deepest...
plant
longing
is
to
dead.
undo the past.
Yeah. Poor
And when the
plant.
feeling had begun to
Rest in
subside,
peace, plant.
what
Can we
took
get some
its
F's in
place
chat
is
for
what
the
I can
plant
only
over here?
describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever...
Okay, I'm skipping forward again. Narrator dead? Narrator dead. Oh, smoke detector needs to get changed. That's a lot.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
Oh my
God. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are
This rant is actually kind of funny, though.
Someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place.
Do do do.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
It's a wacky zappy ending, that's for sure. I keep calling them endings. They're storylines. Man's going insane. Yeah. Oh shit. Poor plant pot. No longer here. I don't think we can actually get out though. I think we're still stuck in here. Oh shit! Look at this greenery! Wait, wasn't this in an ocean though? Why would there be green here? I'm glad we've hit the world has ended portal segment of this. Yeah, really. Portal 2? No longer pretty. Oh, is this sand? Assuming eventually we'll be able to climb out of here. I don't like those noises. Oh, hello. We've been so far in the future that there's no more water. Because isn't that the theory in Portal Lore that the apocalypse has happened in Cave Johnson is trying to experiment to solve something about it? I guess so? I wasn't sure if I was supposed to hit skip again or not. But here we are. Oh, we're back here again.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
New content. Oh no, the narrator's worst nightmares come to life. Stanley found himself in an open world. Oh my god.
Oh good, you noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
New content. Do we get to jump again?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh god, okay. Alright, I vibe.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a
427.
measly re-release with a few minor
The end is never the
additions?
end.
Think of all the
The
new
end is never
territory
the
we'll
end
cover
again.
with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why there are so many
Like the
possibilities?
Apple
It
symbol's
could go in
blocked out.
so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Trois, two, deux. Oh, trois is 3. That's my bad.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's
Instead of apple, it's a
future-oriented.
bird.
It screams progress and innovation
Look at
and
this
long-term
cozy
franchising
office.
potential.
They're back. 2 doors. More TSP, better TSP. Win-win. Sequential mindshare. Color red. Leverage holistic value. Paradigm shift synergy. Oh my god, they have a PowerPoint. Stanley Parable 2 logo designs. Ooh, interesting.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been
This is so
developing
funny.
for it.
Who took the red
I
marker?
figure
Me.
that if I can loosely organize a handful
Scrum?
of interesting
Debate
concepts,
Scrum?
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Imagine if that's how the office actually looks. Oh my god. New features. It's Mr. Red White. Why is there a bus here? What? Okay. Got a little red carpet slot. Alright.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Ooh, merch. I want merch. Bitch, I want merch. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office decorations. Here, your name. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course,
Too
the
big.
first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh god.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of
Hi
the
everyone,
feature.
I'm
Just
Jim
bear
Gray
with me.
now.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person
Hey everyone, my
named
name is
Jim.
Jimothy Gray.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being
Yeah, this is gender
heartbroken as
euphoric,
Jim,
by the way.
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
fine.
If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the
God.
impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish
Oh my
first.
god.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving... Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard
Bet.
on?
I'll do exactly that. At first I thought it was like, oh, the game will tell us what our name is as like the character, and then I realized that the character's name is in the title of the fucking game. I'm kind of an idiot. It's
Maybe
kind of okay.
I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Please, no screenshots. Alright, what's over here?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Infinity hole will never end. Settings world champion. Free achievement? Wait, I want free achievement. Oh, is it the test achievement? Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. Okay, bet.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I really want the fucking achievement. How do I get the achievement? I want the achievement. I want the achievement! Don't get my hopes up like this, bud! And be like, but I want it now! Yeah, I really do want it now. Alright, fine. Guess I won't get the stupid achievement.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
God, there's so many.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Ew.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Alright, reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see,
How can a
Stanley,
bucket reassure
anytime
me,
you're
though?
holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your
I
mind.
really wish that was true in real life.
As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of
Sounds like the
jarring
companion
cognitive
cube from
dissonance
Portal.
while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of
We're
crushing
holding a bucket,
despair,
everybody.
must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, so did I just like permanently hold a bucket now? Could use a reassurance bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Collectibles. Hell yeah, I'll take some collectibles.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh, hey! Interesting.
It really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
My god, they don't even list these in like a perfect order. Holy shit. Oh, it's got the portal sign, or it looks like the portal sign, I should say. Alright, let's look at the infinity hole here. While we still hold the bucket.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever.
Technically, you could do that in Portal.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why?
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
Yay!
You found me
Did
out,
we have fall
Stanley.
boots on?
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite. If that
Happy
works
honks.
for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I don't want to go up there yet, though. No. No, no, no. Yes, it's an Alma. We love Alma. Hope you're well, Soupy. I know you can't hear me, but I hope you're well. Alright, fine.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Cuddly Wuddly, yes indeed. Not sure if we've seen everything or not. I think we have. We haven't seen Jump Circle though. Go back in the hole. Very fun. Okay. I'll go back in the hole. I was tempted to. I agree with this message. I was tempted to. But I decided against it. And I still got the bucket. For some reason. Whee!
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person.
Not normal.
Yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Alright.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Nope.
Even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Length?
Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
It's like a little kiddie pool.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
A very aggressive divot.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this
like a swimming
depth,
pool.
I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
The button's not working.
Teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation.
Please let me jump.
Just a moment
Maybe
ago.
this is when they'll give us the jump button. Nope.
Still nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
Bless.
It's a win for
Bet.
everyone.
I'm okay
you
with
get
this.
to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Me being permanently stuck here. Why is music playing? What? What is happening? I like this music. We've been playing some games recently with lots of good soundtracks, and I'm so here for it. Definitely gonna add this to my Spotify playlist. Oh shit! This is so funny. What? Change your perception. Ooh. Okay. Change your reality.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer.
This is what the fuck is happening. Change yourself? Yo, what? Is this Half-Life? Excuse me? Oh my god, there's puppies! Holy shit, there's puppies! That's not flattering. Look, there's
Stanley?
puppies!
Stanley! Stanley! Oh,
Hey.
look, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
Oh!
Because this hole is just so
Oh.
darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on
That
the
was a
hole?
moment.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle pip. Oh, we doing this shit again? I guess not. Where am I getting sent back to? Back to here.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Alright. Mostly infinite hole. They changed it. That's funny. You heard Jim in the game. A button that says Jim. Oh my god. The head game designer said this hole is one of his favorite endings. That's a very good ending. Jump circle. Here it is.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Alright, let's leave. Goodbye. Seen everything there is here. This art is pretty cool, though.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. Very much so. That's cool art.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear
What
yet
is this,
how
Epcot?
exactly these features
What is
will
this,
come
Disney?
together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
I
Here
think
it
so.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
The soul trombone.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better.
Oh,
I feel
man.
good about this. Here we go.
Version 2. The trombone gets me.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video
Epilogue.
game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Tastefully, of course.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
All right. Ooh. This is cool. That's cool. I like that.
This is the story of a man named...
Oh, fucking Christ, the balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Ah, there's a banister. That's okay. Interesting. Ah, I can't access new content again.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, bet.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah, we'll go
And
back.
so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and
Aaron!
walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Aaron, I hope all is well with you. I want to stop by and check in before heading to bed. Have an amazing stream, and night we will catch up. We shall catch up soon. Of course, Silverstone. Hey, friend. Oh, it's nice seeing you earlier on Anthony's stream. Yeah, we'll definitely catch up. We're going to be ending here soon because I don't know how long this content is, and also it's almost bedtime for me. But thank you for stopping by. I'll be most likely streaming the rest of Stray tomorrow night because I'm working from home tomorrow. Yay! Because they're like, oh, why do you need to come into work? Because we're doing virtual orientation tomorrow. Yay! So, that is happening. So I'll probably finish Stray tomorrow night. Unless if my votes in Discord say differently.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort
Warmth
now more than ever.
from a metal bucket.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Broom closet.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's
Can I drop the bucket?
cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
Man,
that your relationship is purely superficial and convenient. That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Boop. Oh! Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for the breakfast, money.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
The toilet doesn't flush? That's unfortunate. But hey, we've never been able to go to the bathroom before, I don't think. That's pretty pog. That's locked.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yay!
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Yay!
You know, there really must
We'll
be a
finish
snappier
out
name for these
this
things. What about
ending.
mini stands?
Mini
Stanley
stands.
figs. What about
Stanlerines?
Stanlerines. Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Oh, I love that. Did I miss more? I hope not. Alright, where's this not so infinite hole? And the achievement? And the other shit? Where is it?
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be right.
It's okay, Bucket.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I want to name something Bucket now, because I think it would be cute and endearing.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
And the bucket. We're a package deal now. We're a married couple. Can't have one without the other.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
The
as
bucket
Stanley
cries?
cradled it gently, reassuring it that
Good for the bucket
everything
having
would be fine.
emotions. It's that one. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Oh my god.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept
He
it.
screamed
His
into the
own
bucket.
life in someone else's control.
Employee pirate.
Never. He squeezed
Excuse
the
me?
bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Okay. Where's all the cool shit? Where's all the shit you promised?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly,
Bucket.
the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in
I
every
still
country
can't get
on
over
Earth.
how they got the rights
Both
for
of them wanted
Firewatch.
to
That's
begin
so
watching a
good.
movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through.
I really
and
wonder if
begin
they were
watching it
going to
in
do other
reverse
ones
from
and
the
they just
end.
fell into the hole.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait.
Oh.
What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
I mean, if you could jump,
Until
you could probably
finally
hurdle
the
it.
truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket.
LMAO
Needed
what?
the soothing warmth of the bucket. Would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place.
That's a twist.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has
the bucket.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Yeah, until you
Stanley
starve to
thought.
death.
Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Alright, we're gonna stop here for the night. The sequel is now paused. Whew, man. Well, man. Yeah, it's been a good game. Good game so far. We'll definitely play some more next week. Not this week. Definitely next week. Yeah, you got 4 achievements out of 11. I mean, I can get another one like right now by restarting, by closing out and then opening the game immediately again. Pretty sure I could get that achievement. Hold on. Let's see. Current time. 10:08. Confirm. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 a.m. and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock. I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if that times you're saying are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and set the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, let you get back to your video game now. Oh, that's cute! Oh, that's cool. Strange, I did not get the achievement. Oh, maybe I have to, like, go into it again. So I guess we're gonna do this again one more time. Which is fine. My favorite time? I love 1224 because Christmas Eve of 1224 is one of my favorite times. 12:24 a.m., your favorite time of day, or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy saying the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 12:24 is. Let's use another slide to find out. How accurate? It's close-ish. You know, I can't just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you, and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we have gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be right by the next time you boot up the game. That's so cool. That's cool. I like that. Can I have the achievement now? I want the achievement.
This is the story of a man named...
I want the achievement. Yeah, I got the achievement. Welcome back. Alright, I'm good. I'm good now. Alright. Alright, cool. I have an 8 achievement, test achievement, set all the settings sliders in the menu to all the available numbers, speed run, complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes 22 seconds, not including load times, don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years, play Stanley Parable for an entire duration of a Tuesday, so I'm assuming that means play it for 24 hours, but regardless, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate all of you and every single one of you. So we are gonna go do a raid. Let's see who we can raid over to. Let us see. Do I want to raid? Yeah, let's raid over. We're gonna raid over to Ari Centauri, who is another queer variety streamer. They're currently playing Just Chatting, or they are just chatting with their audience. So we'll go hang out with them, see what they're up to. But thank you everyone for hanging out. Here is the raid message, by the way. Boop. Oh, me and Adrian are both on the ball. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate you. So tomorrow night we'll probably finish Stray, because I think if I look at the poll in the Discord server, that is not the poll in the Discord server. Ooh, so 3 people so far have said they want to, or 2 people have wanted me to finish Stray, and then 1 person wants me to play a random game tomorrow night. So basically whatever we don't do tomorrow, we do Friday, because Friday is not Great Ace because Grant has to work. So tomorrow night we'll finish Stray. And then on Friday will be random game. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. This was fun. We'll definitely continue with more of it next week. My name is Erin Gray, queer variety streamer, signing off.